Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our playthrough as the Teekan, and we had just conquered this pretty large solar system. It had 5 different planets in it. We finally got all of them under our control, and at this point I think we're just trying to stabilize a little bit financially because things are getting a little pricey. If we look at the colonies screen, well, hopefully it loads. There we go. The game is still, booting up, so to speak. If we look at the colony screen and we look at suitability, we could see we have that's sort of by name. All right, suitability. We have a ton of planets flagged to be colonized, so we definitely can switch to a more peaceful role if we want to. However, this is just gonna get. It's gonna take years for this to get better, and I feel like the more opportune thing to do is to keep pushing while we're in the negative anyway, and keep trying to do more and more harm to their economy, and then in the long term that's going to benefit us, and we'll just try to squeeze out some troops in the meantime. Not 100% positive how this is going to go for us. Let's look at ships that aren't in a fleet, and let's look at our fleets, sort them by name. Now, we definitely took a beating on some of these fleets, so part of the issue is going to be money here. So we got a decent amount of bad guys in our system here, although it looks like we are working towards driving them off and or destroying them, which is fine. Either serves my purpose. I'm actually a little surprised they're not fleeing. Oh, they're starting to try to jump now. Alright, some of them have jumped away. Why are these guys just hanging out here instead of engaging in combat? Very, very strange. I mean, the more damage we do to them, the better off we're gonna be. So I guess we let our fleets do a little bit of repairing. That's definitely something that needs to happen. And then we'll just keep destroying their stuff while we can. Let's go ahead and load up troops from this planet because there's a lot on there. Got to imagine at some point our defense fleet is going to swoop in here and start attacking some of these guys. Jumping's blocked, so eventually we should kill this guy. Are we just not damaging this guy at all? Oh, it's just taking a while to fire the volleys. Oh, he made it out. The auto repair must have bailed him out a little bit. This guy's not getting away, though. Oh, we're actually boarding the ship. Never mind. We just killed our own boarding crew. I don't know if that's the best course of action, but no, it is what it is. All right, well, at a minimum, we have some repairs going on, which is good, because certainly need to repair. Oh, research breakthrough, very nice. That's always good. Another new scientist. We'll have to check the scientists in a little bit, make sure nobody's decreasing. All right, Xenox Ascendancy, looks like we got captured. Take a look at our spies. Most of them aren't doing anything, although one of them got captured by the Xenox Ascendancy, so let's negotiate a deal, get our spy back. What would you like? Intelligence sharing, operations sharing. You just want money. That's fine. Take our spy back. This reputation penalty is really brutal. And it's going to get worse because I want to come in here and I want to take these systems. Then I want to go over here and take these. So let's do that before we recover too much of our reputation. Right, everybody's over here. Looks like we got some repairs going on. These repairs are going to take quite a while. All right, this guy should be toast. I got to imagine He's gonna get destroyed. Yep. We got something blocking jumping, which is really good. All right, looks like we are saving up enough reserves to get at least some colony ships kicked out, which is good. Oh, we got a lot. They're actually just loading up population right now. Well, let's go ahead and try to top up some of our fleets, because certainly need it. Well, that's not going to happen, it looks like. That's a lot of troops there. That would have been nice to destroy in orbit. All right, we got some retrofitting going on at the spaceport. Yeah, if I could just take all this, like these 5 systems, and then maybe push down through here and try to take those too. They're allied with these guys, but I think these guys are so distracted with their war over here that it's probably not really going to be much of an issue. I hope, because they're actually really powerful. All right, we got a reality adjustment matrix. Man, this guy got annihilated. All right, hopefully some of these retrofits and repairs go through okay. Take a quick look at our economy. 1.4 mil. Private economy, look at 1.458, and that is total expenditure. So that really hasn't increased that much. Resort bases, we're at 40. Got a couple monitoring stations up, which I don't normally have. That's interesting. We did take over some planets that had some resort, at least some resort locations, I think. Oh, wow. A bunch of research breakthroughs. All right, I do feel like it would be a good idea to push more towards taking them. We got more colony ships being cranked out, which is fine. Certainly have a lot of colonization going on, which is just going to help us grow. We're already at 119 colonies. Let's look at our nemesis here. They're very upset with us, but 68 colonies. We're almost equal to them on population at this point. We probably have double their tech. Yep, about double. So things are trending better for us than them. However, they have the red player as the Beskarians over here as a vassal. So I'm leery to actually formally declare war on them, which is probably what's hurting my reputation so much. But I'm just very leery about it. All right, do we have enemy presence in the system? We do. Keep jumping over here. That's fine. I think I'm going to push in on this system here. So let's try to take as much as we can. This one's got a lot of stuff, so it'd probably be really good. That's their command center. Got a lot of different troop stuff there. So let's push it on that one first, because that's the harder one. All right, we've done about as much repairing as we're going to get around to doing. We're just going to bring all our fleets over here. I won't bring these other invasion fleets. I'll leave them to retrofit and repair and do all that stuff. I will bring this guy, though. Well, I probably shouldn't bring him first. I'll wait till other people start jumping over here. Now, let's see if they turn around and go back, or if they're going to keep committing over to this area. Nope. I don't know. No, he's still going. All right, with any luck, that should be a pretty straightforward fight. I hope. Oh, hey, and they got troop transports over here. Did any of them have troops on board? Nope. They were getting ready. Oh, these guys do. If we destroy this guy, we'll... Ah, no, he escaped. Dang it. All right, well, hopefully we can break this. All right, we're going to do some bombarding. No, I don't want a defense pack, because I don't want to have to defend you. Alright, take out this defense battery. Alright, the buildings are starting to get destroyed. which is good. As soon as they're gone, I can invade. We gotta bombard till the buildings are gone. I don't need to take out that building, I don't think. Alright, let's give it a pause. I think we're all over here, but need to make sure. Alright, we got the invasion landing. Should be a really easy victory. Looks like it's going to be. Alright, we took over that colony. Do these have any troops on them? Doesn't look like it. Alright, I don't have enough money to build this facility. So I need to wait at least a little while. Okay, I do have some cash now. Let's go ahead and build that. I'll load up troops even if I can't take all of them right now. Alright, hopefully we intercept a little bit here and do some damage. The more we can take out, the better off we're going to be. Is that my ship getting blown up or their ship getting blown up? I can't really tell. Hoping it's theirs. We should be pretty overwhelming odds here. Alright, so that should be mostly destroyed. Let's meander over here. Try to take as much of this out as we can. We do have some troops on here, so hopefully we can destroy them pretty easily. Alright, we got some people flying away here. Alright, are we gonna jump or what's going on here? Certainly taking your sweet time. Alright, we got that destroyed. Let's see what we can do about bombarding the planet. We do have to come here and build up one of those facilities real quick. Would be good. Colony development and happiness on every system that I build this on. Might be worth doing that. Alright, let's get bombarding on this planet. Alright, looks like the stuff's starting to get destroyed a little bit. It's funny how that planet didn't, like, it got bombarded down really quick. And this one seems to be holding up a little bit better. Maybe it's just luck of which building gets damaged first. Maybe I damaged the shield first on that planet and that led to everything else getting destroyed. I don't know. Weird. Our admiral's been killed. Wonder how that happened. It doesn't appear to be the end of the world. Oh, they're hopping in over here. We still have not broken through their defenses, although most of those buildings are taking damage. Not the shield yet, which I think is the core of the issue here. There's another ice planet. Now the question is, do I build... Yeah, well, we could do by importance, that's fine. Let's see, you can only build one. Okay, so do we need to upgrade an existing one? Does this not even have one? Or am I missing it? Is that one of those, like, only one per empire buildings? I do not know. The shield's still standing for now. Man, is that taking a long time to knock out? Looks like we got some ships starting to weaken this place over here. Antares Horde is getting wrecked. Oh, they have a planet over here still? I thought we took all that. Oh, nice little research breakthrough. That's always helpful. I guess we'll bombard this colony as well with these ships. It'll at least keep them close to the planet. The troops are almost annihilated. I don't know why the building's taking so long. It's interesting, the shield's the only building that's not getting damaged. Oh, there it goes. Now it's getting a little bit of damage. There we go. That just dropped like a rock. Alright, let's go ahead and cancel the old bombardment. Now we will attack. Pretty straightforward because it's only planetary militia. The populations. Alright. That is done. Get our building built over here. I don't really want to do any of that. Load up what troops we can. All right. Looks like some of us hop back over here. Take out some enemy ships. Another new scientist, which reminds me we got to go back to check the scientists. Oh, we're building a spaceport over here. That's kind of nice. All right, I'm gonna spend my money to top my fleet up, because that is desperately needed. Okay, so we have this planet mostly ready to annihilate. Let's go bombard this planet and liberate this one as well. All right, we should be able to hop over here. Hey, we boarded and captured a ship, but then did it get annihilated? No, we're building it. Okay. So that should be fine. How are we still, like, building ships in systems that were completely wiped out? All right, I do have to take a minute to look at research, because I feel like that we haven't done in a little bit. We have some diplomacy text queued up, but nothing weapon-wise in the immediate future. That is the last of the diplomacy text, it looks like, so might as well finish those up. This is all really long. Advanced research would be good, just because it gives us the V3 lab, and every future research will be faster, but 15 years is a big commitment. I don't really use stealth, so I don't really care about researching that too much. Advanced fleet targeting wouldn't be a bad thing to get, and it's pretty cheap. Battleship. Same with advanced cruisers. We can get some better cruisers out of that. They're 4 years each, which, again, big time commitment, but probably worth it. We're doing okay on shield tech. Weapons are a little lackluster. I'd like to get better weapons. We could do the plasma thunderbolt. A decent amount of damage for a standoff weapon. We do have the good old Titan blaster. The Guardian defense. I mean, that's 15 years. That's a long time, but maybe we'll get a breakthrough that'll knock it down to 7.5 or so. All right, we'll save up a little more money. We'll do the advanced cruisers and whatnot. All right, we gotta let the bombarding take over this planet. Not take over, but destroy everything that's on it, and then we can take it over. And then we'll do a little repair, and then maybe head up here and start taking out this. Well, I'm just essentially going one system at a time, which is a little painful, but not the worst thing in the world. We are still colonizing in the background. So there's a lot of colony ships that are built up and are flying around colonizing. Looks like 5 planets since we started this episode, I think. So definitely good overall. All right, kind of in the same boat here, where the one building is the hold up, the shield. As soon as that drops, everything else will fall. What is that? All right, well, let's get that building built. Probably most important. Our general got killed. Interesting. So they must have destroyed a ship in space, because we don't have a lot of generals on the ground anywhere, and I don't think they're actively invading anything. You'll offer us a bunch of credits for a mining station. I think I'd rather have the mining station, to be honest. All right, let's bombard this planet. The sooner we destroy the shield, the better off we're going to be. Somebody asked in a comment in an earlier video to look at the current ship designs, so I'll just take a quick gander at latest buildable designs per hull, and then we can take a look at the battleship. So we can see it's got the hyperfusion reactor, the organic hull for repairs, Kalados hyperdrive, which is our best hyperdrive, which is a little depressing, but it's doing the job. Vortex engines, ion bombs, ion field projectors, so mostly the ion weapons, but it does have missile batteries. It does have a big Titan blaster, which I think is the primary damage doer on this ship, and then some missiles. So it's got a little bit of everything. It's got, you know, the ion weapons, it's got missiles, it's got close-in blaster weapons. So we got some Megatron shields, which is a little surprising. I'm shocked it doesn't have the what you call it, shields. Latest per category and family. We look at the defensive Meridian shields. So the Meridian shields are smaller. They use more energy. Field penetration chance. Yeah, slower recharge rate. They're fairly comparable, it looks like. Although the shield strength is a lot higher on the Meridian shield. So I don't know. Maybe we'll manually force some of the buildings somewhat soon. Not buildings, but the build templates for the ships. I was trying to let the AI do as much as possible, and in some instances, I don't think it always does the optimal moves. All right, how's this coming along here? Spaceport's 41%. Were we mining? They had a mining station somewhere, right? Did we destroy it? All right, we got another new colony here. Let's go ahead and build up that building there. Hop back over to here. Again, just waiting for that one shield building to drop, and then we'll be good. Alright, we must have built all the colony ships we were building because it's not reserving any of the cash anymore. I am going to try to top up my fleets because I feel like we're in desperate need of some repairs over here. Or replenishment, I should say. Not really repairs. Although it probably needs that too. Oh man, that ship is quite dinged up. Hey, the Beskarians took a planet back. I mean, if they keep trickling in one ship at a time, it's gonna get annihilated. And that just works in my favor. Alright, here we go. Now the buildings are dropping fast. Go ahead and hit stop on all of these. As a matter of fact, let me switch it back to attack. Let the AI go do its repairs and whatever else it wants to do. Same with this guy. We'll put that on defend. Could probably use some repairs. A lot of these ships have red on them. This guy, though, you are gonna invade last planet. Hopefully successfully. Yeah, it looks like it'll be no problem. Let that on invade. Let it do whatever it wants to do for a little while. Probably needs to retrofit and do some other stuff, so we'll let it do its thing. Hopefully the spaceport finishes relatively soon. Then we can start getting some supplies out of there. Retrofitting can happen a little closer to where the action is. All right, spaceport was completed over here. Where's this at? A little more central. They got a lot of strike fleets kind of lingering in our general area. Head over here and build up another planetary. The admin center. All right, we got a couple more going on here. I am going to try to keep topping up these fleets, particularly the invasion fleets. I don't think we have enough. Yeah, the transports are not maxed out. We can get more troops in these, then we can start utilizing that a little better. Our reputation actually is doing okay. Even with the bombarding of those planets. Another new scientist. Keep saying I need to check on them, and I haven't, but now that there's another one, I should wait a little bit till we identify what their capabilities are. Spies we really need to do something with, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the game just for a second. And we are just going to manually send them somewhere to steal some tech. Probably the Vicious Fang. I mean, all these are going to be bad. We know that. All right, we'll do advanced cruisers on at least 5 people. You know, I don't want this guy getting caught because of the inspiring presence. So let's send everyone else. All right, you're going to take something else. Maybe self-reinforcing shields. Very low chance of success, but I still feel like if we throw enough at the wall, something will stick. At least possibly. I mean, the downside is if they execute the spies, I'm going to be out a bunch of spies. But, I mean, that's what they're there for. Might as well try to leap forward on the tech front. Let's do chimeras. 65% is pretty good. I'm going to go with that on this guy. All right, let's take a quick look at our scientists. I just want to make sure nobody is like a demoralizing presence. Firing presence is great, but not really as good when they're not all in the same spot. I wonder if you have multiple inspiring presences, if they all kind of tack on. Like if they stack. I would assume not, but never know. Right, we got a planet here. Just try to get through the last of these before clicking away. Right, we don't know these two's skills. This person has no traits, which is fine. This person, we don't know their traits yet. We just got to wait a little bit longer. Hopefully they won't be garbage. But I feel like we've been doing better as far as leaders go lately. Not as many negative characteristics. All right, what type of population is it putting on these planets? Could be doing Ecdarian. Peru is actually awful for the planet. I mean, I'm just glad to have somebody on the planet, but still. Do we have any ocean planets? Or we already have this stuff configured? I feel like we had to have at least one ocean planet aside from this one. Alright, let's apply that to all ocean colonies. I guess this allows the Kuru, which is fine. Ultimately, I think it should just be the Ecdarians. Alright, this planet's definitely made its way up the list a little bit. Let's go to revenue and just take a look at... It doesn't seem right, because the revenue from this planet is way higher. Alright, those guys are finally assimilated. We got some good cash positive over here. All these guys are not assimilated yet, though. Hey, Beskarian Conformity took a planet back. That's good for them. So they're actually pushing back over here, getting some of their stuff back. Probably because these guys are so occupied over here, engaging in fights. Wow, that one fleet is as big as half of our entire military. I do eventually need to do something about that. I'm putting it off as long as I can, but eventually our economy is going to need that boost. Planets are really in the negative. Looks like a lot of our damage is getting repaired, which is really good. A lot of resource shortages over here. Hoping some of these supply ships start actually, like this guy right here. He's jumping away with a bunch of Kazlan. I don't know why he wouldn't deposit it. There's none on this system. I wonder if we can't... Can we transfer it to the spaceport? Just manually to see what happens. Another founded colony. Very nice. That just says no mission. Pop that back on. Fully automate. Dave's Junction 3. Good, they put Ecdarians on there. Alright, Akaro Diplomacy should be good. See if we can queue this up. 18,000 credits. Queue both of these up. 3 years is a reasonable time frame. Point defense can wait. Need to keep bumping up this. Oh, we got a lot of sudden influx of cash. Private economy is crushing it, like it usually does. I didn't realize how much money's ultimately being generated by tourism. Actually, a good amount. Where's this at? We need to clear out some enemies from there so we can get a tourist thing up there. We got no fleets in that general area at all. We should probably build up a defensive fleet in this general area. So I don't know the sort order of this. All right, we're just going to do Zayas Junction. Do DFO4, and then we're going to tell it to set home base to here. All right, evaded detection successfully. Evaded detection successfully, advanced cruisers. Oh, wow. We made it about halfway through. Self-reinforcing shields, we knocked 20 years off of it. Detected, failed, detected, failed. Captured. Captured. Detected, failed. Evaded and successful basic chimeras. I have no idea where that tech is at. It feels like maybe a racial specific tech. I'm not 100% sure. Indestructible compounds is 8 years away. I think we should definitely queue that up. That would be super valuable. Multi-layered armor we stole, which is awesome because that's actually even better. So if we look at the reactive rating on ultra dense armor, this is 137, 124. This uses less hexadorium as well. So that's actually really good tech to have. I'm hoping we're actually using it. There's basic chimeras. We could bump that up the list a little bit. Okay, I'm guessing our spies are mostly done, or maybe not completely. There we go. Captured, captured, captured. Now they're done. All right, let's go ahead and talk to the Vicious Fang Corporation. Negotiate a deal for all of our spies. This is going to be expensive. Yikes. I didn't mean to do that. What do you think of that deal? It puts us in the hole, but we get all our spies back. Sadly, that puts us in the hole a lot. Kind of feel like we got to go for it again, but I want to wait till we have some money banked up because that's an expensive... in 1 year, that's going to cost us probably about the same because we'll lose that much in spies. So we should definitely wait at least a little while. Oh, surprisingly, we have a decent amount of troops on IF-01. Gazurian immersion could be useful. We did take some Gazurian planets. They are a population in our empire now. I can't build this for a little while. I need to wait for that to build up. It is a lot of wait time. I guess they're really dedicated about getting fixed at that specific location. All right, we're almost positive again on cash. All right, let's look at the lowest population. That would probably be the newest planet. Actually, I'm just trying to find the one that just recently... This guy does not have that building yet. So that must have been it. All right, let's wait till we got 50 grand in the bank. There we go. Got that building up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here for the day. I think we have continued to make some pretty decent progress. We're going slightly positive overall on cash flow. Another new scientist has appeared. Let's check him out real quick before I call it. Or the other guy. All right, we're looking good there. We went from 119 to 132 colonies. So we're definitely expanding. We have even more to grow into, although it's a little bit less overall. we have enough colony ships. So hopefully the existing ones will pivot and go over here on their own. Let's scroll through this list and make sure nothing's being goofy and sorting at the bottom. They are. So we got a couple more colonies down here also being landed on. That should ultimately land us somewhere around 140-ish. And I think that pretty much caps us out on internal growth that we can do right now. Our reputation is slowly but surely recovering. At that point, I feel like I need to maybe expand my military a little bit and get ready to keep pushing over in this area. We did take a whole other system here, which is nice, but unfortunately doesn't help us immediately because it takes time for those to assimilate and like get used to being in our control. And then we really don't get any meaningful tax revenue out of them until that population is much happier than it currently is, which just takes time. We just gotta wait it out. We got our last Diplo tech kind of churning out right now. Well, the next 2 techs, and then we are starting to push into more advanced ships. So hopefully that will be good for us as well. We did get some better armor tech, so I'm hoping that our fleets will go through and update the armor to be, yeah, maybe it's already using the ion hardened armor, so that's fine for now. But ultimately I would love to maybe, you know, take some time to rebuild some of these ship designs to be a little more optimal for the current environment that we're in. So lots to do. I think between now and the next episode, I'll take the time to send those spies out again, just to queue them up, because that just takes a while to click through. And hopefully, with any luck, we'll steal some more advanced tech that we don't currently have, which will help leapfrog our tech forward and make our ships even better. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.